So, what have you been up to since all of this virus shit started?
Oh man, fuck. I've been writing a lot of music and just trying to preoccupy myself in between those you know outbursts of music. I just fucking all kind of shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's real. Like I said, I'm out of my element here doing these video interviews. I know you just joined Instagram and you're doing your Sammy Sundays at 666 on Instagram. How's that been going for you?
It's been going pretty good. For the most part. That's the first time the last time I had social media was when I had a MySpace.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Goddamn.
uh, basically, I'd seen I'd seen a bunch of dudes like posting pictures of their guitar collection and stuff. That's basically how it started. I just wanted to fucking post pictures of my guitars, and it kind of spiraled into this whole fucking other thing.
Yeah, I've seen your walls of guitar cases. You won't let any of them go. I know.
I got a couple here and there, that are up for grabs. I can't. There's only certain ones that I won't let go.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of guitars, you got that LTD Sammy custom coming out really soon through what Crondo Guitars,
Yeah, Chandro.
Chandra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that should be. Yeah, go ahead.
when's that about to hit the market?
Shit, I don't know. It's all the wheels are in motion right now, but it's like being that ESP is getting stuff from Asia and all this fucking bullshit going on. It might. I'm hopefully by the end of the year,
Yeah.
but basically everything's okayed and everything's ready to go. Everything's laid out. All they have to do basically is make it and ship it. But I don't think the manufacturing process for the guitars actually take that long, being that it isn't. All they have to do is basically put it in a computer and chop them out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they have to go through this big process of cutting the wood out by hand and all that crap like a real fucking custom one. Which I don't even think they do that with the real custom ones. I think they just get a normal like layout of the wood and like a CNC machine, and then they just take it from there by hand.
You would know better than me on that one.
But hopefully with by the end of the year they're gonna be ready to go because I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, so I've played that latest ESP version you've got when you came and played Santos last time, and I saw this LTD run. It's not gonna have the 12th fret sigil of Lucifer there. What's the difference between the one that you have and the run coming out?
Differences? Well, they what they wanted to do, which is kind of smart, is that as far as the inlays go, is that they didn't want to put any of like the exact ones that I use just in
Yeah.
case, some dude wants to buy it and play it on stage or whatever. It's not like he's gonna be playing, a guitar with my fucking
Yeah,
name on
just
it
face and your
on the fucking front of the
everything.
guitar.
I get that for sure.
So we thought about that, and we were like, well, let's just do it with the regular diamond inlays along the whole fretboard and not really put anything on the front of the guitar that has my name or anything that's Godo related or related to me.
Yeah.
But on the back of the headstock, it's gonna have my name on it, but you ain't gonna be able to see it really.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much basically I took combinations of all the customs that I got from them and just combined it into one thing because the new one only has one humbucker and
Yeah.
the other two that I have neck pickups in them.
They've got
So
that single coil in there, right?
that's one of them. Yeah, one of them
Yeah.
has a single
That,
called neck.
yeah.
But so we took that aspect of the new one. We just put one humbucker in it, and then we didn't do the binding and arch top. We did it like the normal, like the old ones that I have, and just combined like all three of them basically, and just made something different to where it's not going to be exactly my guitar, but it's going to be very closely based off of it, you know?
And it's pointy. It's got that Ironbird feel to it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Reverse headstock, of course,
of
makes
course.
it makes it easy for you to change strings and tune.
So what they're running for 1,300, and there's a run of 30 of them coming out.
Yes, and then
Yeah,
it's gonna come with a custom case as well, where it's gonna have a big one of the Godor images on the actual case. Like the entire case is gonna look. It's not gonna be shaped like a coffin, but it's gonna have that coffin image on the whole
yeah,
fucking case.
yeah. I know the one you're talking about. That's well, that's rad. That's really cool. That's coming out.
Yeah,
So you
we wanted to do something cool with the case as well, being that it's not a normal shape that they sell, so
yeah,
they had to make a special case for it anyway. So we
yeah,
figured, why not just go all out with the case as well, you know?
yeah. If you're already there, you might as well.
Exactly.
So your birthday was last week, and you went to Lafayette. How was that?
Lafayette was all right. Well, we had to go drop off some goat horror merch at PM Star's compound.
Hmm.
So that was, it was kind of like a business trip slash get me the fuck out the fucking house for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was cool, it was a good trip.
So you guys had a bunch of shows and tours and everything planned for the rest of the year, and this shit all hit, late February, early March. What were you up to, between January and when the whole goddamn world shut down?
We didn't really have much, the last show we did was the Sunday after that Santos show in San Francisco. And then we didn't really have much planned after that, to be honest with you. I think we have one show. I don't know if it's still gonna fucking happen or not. I think it's like in September, was that Muddy Roots
Uh,
Festival
yeah,
somewhere.
I've played Muddy Roots like 4 years now. It's fun. It's funny. It started as a way different thing, and it's turning into a very metal festival. So last time we played right after like Neurosis and High on Fire and shit. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So we were supposed to do that. I don't know if that's happening now, but we weren't really concentrating. The good thing was we weren't really concentrating on shows this year.
Yeah.
We were concentrating on, trying to get this new record fucking recorded. And of course, this shit happened, so everything got pushed back, which is kind of good because there were some songs that I wasn't thrilled about how they were coming out. So I'm just taking this time to
Yeah.
like refine everything, and just get everything fucking the way that I want to get it, rather than being rushed and hurry up and get in the studio and record the songs. Then, 6 months down the line, you always think it's like, God damn it, I could have fucking changed this shit. So now it's time to reflect on the songs and make sure that all the songs, and there's not going to be like any fucking writer's remorse or recording remorse, as I like to call it, when there's always that one or two songs on the record where it's like, if I only had like a fucking month or two extra, I could have made this song fucking awesome.
Well,
You know?
now you have that month or two extra. That's
Oh
perfect.
yeah, that and a
Yeah.
couple. So
Like I told you, I was bouncing an EP right before I called you up. I'm about halfway through mixing it, and everybody gets all impatient. I'm trying to get it out, but the brakes got hit on everybody in the world, so you might as well take your time while you got it right now.
yeah, exactly. I mean, even if a situation like that, when people try to rush you through fucking shit like that, just tell them to fucking wait, if you're not, because you're gonna regret it. I've been in that boat a couple of times. Like I was saying, you try to rush through something and get it out because oh, this tour's coming up and you have to do this tour, but you can't do the tour unless you have a record, so you have to hurry up and fucking finish this record. Fuck that shit, man. You're gonna fucking regret it. So tours will come. It's not a big fucking deal unless it's like Black Sabbath and Judas Priest. Don't fucking rush to be on a fucking tour.
Yeah, man, I've been pretty grateful because in this downtime, I've got to fix the tour van and get all my writing in order. So I feel like with everybody at home, all the bands around the world at home, there's gonna be a lot of good stuff coming out real soon.
Oh yeah, yeah, because everybody's having time to fucking think about their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's nobody's really on a schedule right now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So it's
It,
like just everybody just kind of doing their thing, and taking their time, which is how it should be done in the first place. But the way the music industry right now is not right at this moment, but what it's evolved into over the last couple of years is just hurry up and get out shit as quick as you can so you can get on tour as much as you possibly can.
right.
So now it's just like you can't do any of that shit. So there's probably going to be some fucking amazing albums coming out pretty fucking soon.
Is there anything you're working on right now other than that new Goat Whore record?
Fuck, man. I have a
Oh,
couple of other things that I can't really talk a whole lot about just yet
actually,
because
yeah, no,
they're,
nope.
they're in the fucking infantile stages, I would say. But,
Yeah,
there's possibly another thing that I'm working on that might come out hopefully this year. And I'm actually thinking about doing just this weird record just kind of by myself, but getting different people on different songs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Just a
it's
Sammy record with a bunch of guests. That'd be.
exactly, it's like I have a bunch of material that isn't really like, it doesn't really fit with Goat Whore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I mean, and I sit there and I think about it. And it's like, man, this is some really good stuff, but it doesn't fit with Goat Whore. So I mean, I hate to sit and just have it sitting here doing nothing. So I want to do something like that to where just take all the parts that aren't Goat Whore esque and just make songs out of them, and possibly I'll sing on a couple of them, and then get like some other dudes to sing on it. Get some different dudes to play drums or whatever.
Yeah. Just don't be anchored down to any one person or any certain band members. That's a good plan. I think
Exactly.
I think I think a lot of people are sitting around hatching up these schemes right now because they got too much time on their hands, and it's a great thing. I think it's gonna bring around a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just all you have time to do right now if you're a fucking musician and you do it full time is to sit around and just think about.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna, I mean, it's easy to fucking sit here and get depressed about, oh man, I ain't gonna be going on tour anytime soon, and blah 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 blah. You got to kind of get that fucking mind frame out of his head, and just kind of use this situation to your advantage rather than think about how at a disadvantage you are.
Yeah. So, is there anything that people have been putting out recently or earlier this year or last year? Any new stuff you've been listening to get you through this pandemic?
The new shitfucker album, Sex with Dead Body, is amazing. That
You know,
al-
I
that
I
album
haven't
is
heard a
fucking
new album
awesome.
out yet. Fuck yeah.
That's really good. I heard last week, what was it? God damn it. The new Necrofilth. I think it's called Worm Ritual. That's really fucking good too. So, but it's like, it'll all hit me at once to where, I won't hear something that I like for like a year. Then
Yeah.
all of a sudden there'll be like fucking four bands that put out records that I really like.
You know, JT, Austin JT from
Oh
Blood
yeah,
Royale. They,
I
they
know G.
they just put out their new 7-inch Ungrieved. It's O'Neill, the bass player from Hexist, is in that band too. They
Oh
just
yeah,
put
yeah.
out a
We
new 7-inch. It's really good.
yeah
Uh,
we played one of their first shows actually with them.
oh yeah, that was yeah, back then when the world was still turning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of people coming out with a lot of stuff right now. It's kind of hard to keep track of. But I guess we all have time to keep some track of it.
Yeah,
So, what are your plans? Nobody knows when the ball's gonna start rolling again, but we all have to kind of tentatively plan for the future. What do you have in mind, just in general?
fuck man. To be honest, I don't know. I'm just kind of doing what I'm doing and playing it day by day. Taking it one day at a time. Hopefully this shit'll fucking clear up within the next fucking year or something, and shit'll get back to normal from Goat Whore. But we're just gonna keep writing songs and try to improve upon the songs that we have right now and try to get this new record out. That's basically the main focus. But as far as thinking for the future, I don't really, I kind of live in the now. I don't really think about what's going to happen a month from now or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of just figure it out as I go along.
That's real. That's fair. Well, Sammy, I think that's a really good spot to wrap this up. So I really appreciate you talking to me tonight.
Yeah, it's my time, man.
Yeah, yeah, we've been, we've been
We've been
playing
playing this shit
telephone
for
tag
goddamn
for a
hour.
minute about it. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I love you. Take care.
All right.
And put some good stuff out in this downtime.
You too, man.
All right, later.
All right, bro.